Welcome to the crossroads of Unalesca.
So today I am going to be doing a power oil. Here I have my pot, olive oil. You can add your own herb, but you don't have to have all of this. Luckily, I have this in my local area where I myself pull it from the land and dry it and save it. So I'm gonna place this in the direction of the north. That is also an influence for power. So for female power, I am using Angelica root right here. Smells really good. For tree, I'm gonna use willow as a signify of power, being a general, and also the moon. Inner power, dragon's blood, rosemary, vervain, and rose. Magical power, it is mugwort, fern, mandrake, vanilla, and clove. And then herbs assigned to mental power is lily of the valley. You can add clover and rue, but I'm only picking lily of the valley. It is poisonous, so as you see, I handle with gloves. Occult power is patchouli. Here I have 4 pieces of patchouli. And then personal power, apple. So let's do this. So I added olive oil. You're gonna talk to the herbs, place in your hands, activate the power from within, and awaken the spirits of the herbs and ask for whatever is it that you want it to do. So all these plants are for power and gemstones and enhance the potency in all areas that I desire and intend to use in my power oil for my magic. And of course afterwards, drip it in there. Each one has 4. So 3 and a small baby and 4. Same thing with willow. I activate the powers of willow and awaken the spirit of your power, which is enhancing power. Here I have 13, so I activate the power of rose, the lily of the valley. Patchouli. From the sea, mother of pearl. You have enhanced your power for the herb that is on you, and this is mugwort, mandrake, fern, apple, vanilla bean, and of course dragon's blood. That is it for that. Now I am going to add maybe 1 more. That's it. All right, I'm going to boil this. I'm going to cleanse this. Alright, so I have drained all the herbs while I had this simmered on the stove for about 2 to 3 hours. And I am going to now pour it into my bottle. So it looks like it's too much. So what I'm going to do, since that happened, pour it. Good thing I have like a stopper there. Okay, let me just remove a little bit more. Alright, maybe that was too much, but it's okay. Go back. It's okay. There. This here. What I could do with the rest is put it in another small oil dropper. This one will be my refill for it. I'm gonna add some of the herbs that I still have, which is over here. Let me just go get it. I'm gonna add my vanilla bean in there, my willow leaf as well. This is patchouli, and this fern right here. This one I know for sure it's rose. So, and the rest I'll just add because I know it has some rosemary in the rest. Okay, for sure. This is mandrake root. I think that should be good. And then lastly, I am going to save this and I'm going to use it a offering of incense. I'll create it so it won't go to waste still. So I chose this little container due to the symbol. It's like a spiral, is to empower, to enhance the power within. And here I have contained some amber. This one is for mental power. I'm also going to use sapphire, which is male power, as the male god. Ruby, power for the female, which is the feminine, the male divinity. And 3 keys. So the closed one is the male. The female, which is open, here I have 2, is to unlock, remove any blockages, to open any gates, roads, path. So I will be adding these. By the power of sapphire, ruby, and amber, to include the 3 keys, activate your powers to enhance the potency of power. Form all my spells, my rituals, anointings as offerings, as well to enhance everything in all areas of my witchcraft. And I will, there I have it, my power oil. So who inspired me to create my own power oil was Oleander Sky. She shared some ingredients for creating a power oil from her black Grimoire, Diabolical Witchcraft. And therefore, here's one that I share my own. I decided to use more herbs, the more for the greater good and for my use. So some numbers I do use for power is 1, 4, 7, 8, and 13. So you could add the herbs according to those numbers and also awaken the spirits of each herb to your like. I hope this have helped you to inspire you to create your own oil. Here is the Black Grimoire of Diabolical Witchcraft, which I have been reading. This is a great book where you can learning how to approach a demon in a respectful manner without using the arts of Goetia, which you still can, but without approaching the same way as Solomon did from the Bible. In the Testament of Solomon, that Archangel Michael gave the ring to Solomon in order to build the temple. And honestly, that was a way of compelling, also overpowering, and binding these demons to do the working. I decided to be in between of duality of learning about demons. So she talks about protection, warding, where you can practice when calling these demons, what not to do in order to not disrespect them with tools, and how to create oils. One of them is the power oil, which I created my own. You could create with 3 or 4 herbs of your own, but I chose to add a little bit more of my own. This has also hundreds of sigils that she created in order to personally call these demons. One example was Kali, which is a deity that is known in Hindu. So she is considered a demon as well. The passion that you can see within this book written, the commitment, the devotion she has working with Master Leonard, as well loving to work and giving offerings with herbs. And I am a lover of your natural herbs around your land and getting to know the plants around your surroundings in order to do the workings. And you gain knowledge and you also dry them and just build your own apothecary. She talks also about the inverted pentagram and reasons to work with these demons according to each sigil. In addition to creating the sigils, she talks about having created this through automatic writing through the demon. So she is still in control, still is cognizant of what she does, but she limits the demons to what she have them do. And she also talks about preparation, such as creating the witch's rattle, which honestly am the kind of person that enjoys creating things with my hands. This book allows you to create your own oil, and that's why I have that inspiration of creating my oil of power oil. So this honestly empowers you as a witch, as a sorcerer, whatever you call yourself. And what I really appreciate about reading her book is that she's speaking through it, and she tells you as it is, just the way how she does her videos. She also has rituals, uncrossings, road opener to remove witchcraft, ritual for creating a sigil, ritual for charging and consecrating items. She also teaches here energy vampirism, ritual to harvest, store, and transmute energy from a target, ritual to thank a demon. I have gotten to the part of preparation, but everything else is surprisingly really good, and I'm very grateful. She put a lot of work into this through the guidance of Master Leonard as well as Aligos. And she also talks here about cord cutting, consecration poppet with a tag lock. Ooh, this is awesome. Destruction curse, baneful spells, as well as commanding spells, nightmares, hexes. She also talks about the different moon phases and when to do spells for this. She also have attraction love spell, prosperity spell, happiness spell, friendship spell, Lilith beauty spell, Lex spell, you name it. She also gives warnings here. So I did read this part. Basically, make sure that you have everything settled, that you're good in your finances. I would say adaptable, resilient, in order to be cognizant of, are you really ready to commit yourself and walk into this path of diabolical witchcraft. She also has a, excuse my vocabulary, she also has a glossary. Why I'm saying a glossary, it's glossary, like a dictionary. She also have reference. So basically this is her own personal gnosis. You need to get this book, seriously. Thank you, Oleander. No worries, I'm going to clean this. It's very oily because I prepared my oil. But I love this book, how hard it is, how easy you can even wipe it and clean it. And I have marked and highlight some areas here in yellow, you see. And to mark the sections that I've been reading, I've used a purple ribbon. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and you cannot miss also soon her red grimoire of Diabolical Witchcraft will be coming out soon too. She's working on it and I cannot wait to get it. So highly recommend that you get her book, and this can be bought at Amazon. I order it from there. Go get it for those who want to learn also the left hand path. Thank you.